Hi everyone, welcome to the vlog. You may remember in the previous couple of vlogs I flushed out the gearbox using diesel and then put new ATF in, and I adjusted connections and it seemed to be working, but today we're crossing our fingers and toes and everything else because I'm taking the boat out on a shakedown cruise to test out the newly repaired gearbox. So I'm throwing off the lines at my home mooring at SBC in Murfield. I'm not getting too adventurous at the start of it. I head upstream on the Calder and Hebble navigation towards Cooper Bridge to make sure the gears actually shift when they're supposed to. And then once I know I won't get stranded, I'll double back, wave hello to the club again and cruise past Battyford Island. And we'll drop down onto the River Calder and into Murfield. If the gearbox holds up, we'll go through the heart of Murfield and hopefully I'll survive the river currents there. And I'll wrap up the day with a nice, well-deserved victory lap at the Navigation Tavern for a cold pint and a hot meal. Will the repairs hold, or are we calling for a tow? Let's fire up the engine and find out.
Oh really?
The reason had a new baby, he's a bit busy on through the brief, he said, don't worry, I'll come and show you. And he said, once you've got the basics of it, it's working, he shows you.
Yeah.
He said, you'll be able to practice the boat.
There's a lot of legal implications now, though, isn't there?
Oh, actually,
Yeah, and certain places you can't do it and stuff. What? Yeah, mine was cheap. But, is that you, Emma? She's ringing me.
I'll let her in.
So a quick word about the backing music. I was looking for music to use on my vlogs and quickly realised there's a problem that we all face with copyright. So I've decided to make some tracks that are to do with the rivers and the canals using AI. And they are scarily good, some of them, including the current one. So I'll put links up on the titles and show you where you can find them if you want to listen to them outside the videos that I upload. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but there's just not a lot out there about canals and rivers, so I had to make my own. So leaving my mooring at the club, I head up the cut and onto the River Calder, and then from there we'll just go to the first lock landing for the start of the Huddersfield Canal, and then the plan is to turn around and head back past the club. So let's sit back and enjoy this first stage of the journey. So as we come through the floodlock, we'll leave Battyford Island on the right as we emerge onto the Calder. On the left you can see Battyford Hauling Bridge number 14, which is this long, gentle span painted in blue. And a hauling bridge is created to allow the ropes from the towpath horses to be taken over to the other side of the river where they can be reconnected without catching. But it must have been still fairly awkward to pass them under or around this floodlock.
still asleep. One horse and one old narrowboat had promises to keep. While dragonflies danced above the reeds, blue kingfishers flashed by. The rope ran tight from boat to collar beneath the waking sky. Walk on, old friend, the towpath calls, though none now hold your rein. The echoes of your iron shoes still linger after rain. The engines came, the ropes fell still, your labor passed away. But every mile the canal still wind, your spirit leads the way. Past willow roots and hawthorn shade, past locks of weathered stone. You knew each bend, each winding pound, as if they were your own. The heron watched in silent grace, the swan slipped gently through. The cut was more than work alone, it shared its peace with you. Walk on, old friend, the towpath calls, though none now hold your rein. The echoes of your iron shoes still linger after rain. The engines came, the ropes fell still, your labor passed away. But every mile the canal still wind, your spirit leads the way. Found the water's edge, their turning wheels ran free. The harness hung upon the wall, a fading memory. The stable slowly emptied out, the towing days were done. Yet dawn still breaks upon the cut, as every day's begun. Bridges bend with gentle grace to spare the towing line. The stones still wear the rope's old scars, like memories through time. The rings, the rails, the stable walls stand quietly today, still keeping watch beside the cut, where horses found their way. Children laugh beside the locks, walkers stop a while. A cyclist rings a morning bell, a stranger stops and smiles. The kingfisher still guards the banks, the dragonflies still play. The towpath heals 1,000 hearts in quiet, gentle ways. Walk on, old friend, the towpath calls, though none now hold your rein. Your hoofbeats echo through the years like soft remembered rain. Though history turned another page, your journey never ends. For every soul who loves the cut still walks beside a friend. Every mile the canals still wind, your spirit leads the way.
Right, let's spin around.
Okay, so the plan for the next stage is to turn around and head back down onto the cut and down to the lock, which will take me down onto the river again.
Before the smoke, before the steel, before the railways turn the wheel, survey lines across the fen, a dream was drawn by working men. Investors chased that golden stream. Every map became a dream. They called it progress, called it gain. Canal mania swept through like rain, through the hills and through the clay. 1 mile at a time they made the way. Black powder rain and frozen ground, they drove the navigation down. Raise a glass to the navvies, strong and bold, digging futures out of English clay and soil, lock by lock, cut by cut, building more than brick and mud. Their waters still remember every name. The heart of England runs in her canal veins. Shovel sign in muscle and bone, blistered hands and weary stones. Some never saw their children grow, some lie where quiet waters flow. No statues marked the price they paid, just bridges standing in the shade. Every tunnel, every flight, won by brawn and candlelight. Then the iron roads came fast and the old trade shifted past, but time has given them back again to waters, birds, walkers and friends. Raise a glass to the navvies, strong and bold, digging futures out of English clay and soil, lock by lock, cut by cut, building more than brick and mud. Their waters still remember every name. The heart of England runs in her canal veins. From the Black Country to the Mersey tie, their handiwork still shapes our lives. If you stand where kingfishers fly, listen close and you will hear. Raise a glass to the navvies, one and all, to every lock and aqueduct wall, for every fortune won and lost, for every life that paid the cost. The mania past, the dream remains, flowing on through England's veins. The cuts remain, the story stays. England's canals still light our way. Jersey waters rippled cold. The year was 39. Christina boarded on the boat to travel down the line. Her husband waited far away upon a London quay. She never knew the cruel fate that waited on the Dee. Oh, the canal runs deep and the dark waters flow, and the wind through the rushes is whispering low. But the stones of the churchyard, a grim secret keep, where the bloody steps stain and the willow trees weep. 3 wicked boatmen steered the craft across the midnight black. They mocked her tears, they tracked her there and bartered her turn back. Her pleading cries went unanswered beneath the heavy sky. Near Rugeley town they struck her down and left her there to die. Oh, the canal runs deep and the dark waters flow, and the wind through the rushes is whispering low. But the stones of the churchyard, a grim secret key, where the bloody steps stain and the willow trees weep. They drew her from the murky depths, a cold and broken prize. They bore her up the chapel path beneath the town folks' eyes. The stone drank deep of mortal grief, the flags were dyed in red. No rain could wash the scarlet stain where poor Christina bled. Two swung high upon the gallows tree to pay for what was done, though some still say the rope was tied around the innocent ones. But justice cannot mend the heart nor bring her back to shore, and her ghost still walks the towpath lane forever, evermore. Where the dark waters flow.
navvy now and have a pint and something to eat.
The doctor shook his weary head as dawn broke soft and pale. She's gone, was all the old man said above the newborn's wail. A tiny hand reached out that day as one slipped from this earth. He held them both with trembling arms, one death, one precious birth. So he raised her in the Lucky's house, where the old canal ran slow. She learned the names of every boat and every man below. She'd wave to passing boatmen as they'd wave and call her name, while her father worked the paddle gear day after day the same. Open the gates, let the waters run, every boat must find its way. You can hold a lock against the stream, but you can't hold back the day. The cut keeps rolling ever on, though hearts may stand and wait. The Lord decides the course of love, not the Lucky's gate. She'd run beside him every day as boats came through the lock. He'd laugh and say, now mind your feet and mind that balance block. Her little hands upon the beam, as proud as she could be. One day you'll work these locks, he'd smile, right here alongside me. The years rolled by like narrowboats, she grew so fair and tall. The young lads found a dozen ways to find that lock to call. Some carried coal from Wigan Way, some limestone, iron and grain, but everyone found time to smile before they moved again. He'd shake his head and warn her, those boatmen never stay. They're here today with painted boats, tomorrow far away. I've seen too many promises float off beyond the bend. Don't trust a drifting boatman's heart, for journeys always end. Open the gates, let the waters run, every boat must find its way. You can hold a lock against the stream, but you can't hold back the day. The cut keeps rolling ever on, though hearts may stand and wait. The Lord decides the course of love, not the Lucky's gate. One springtime morn she slipped away before the break of day. She left a note beside the hearth, forgive me, Dad, I couldn't stay. She'd gone aboard a carrying boat with a young man by her side. He watched until the boat was gone, then turned away and cried. The cottage felt a lonely place, the kettle barely sang. The only voices left to him were paddle, chain and clang. He worked the lock through every year as seasons came and went, still hoping she'd come home one day with every boat round the bend. Open the gates, let the waters run, every boat must find its way. You can hold a lock against the stream, but you can't hold back the day. The cut keeps rolling ever on, though hearts may stand and wait. The Lord decides the course of love, not the Lucky's gate. Then bright autumn afternoon, a painted boat drew near. Its cabin bore a carrier's name he'd never seen round here. A smart young man stepped ashore first, then a woman smiling wide, his little girl now grown to grace, with 3 young ones at her side. Before a single word was said, as boats